love working here for Buckeye. Best job I could have. We're at Skyline Regional Park. My name's Gilbert. Worked for the city of Buckeye for 11 years. Worked for the Parks Department a majority of that time.
My name is Joseph Rodriguez. I'm a parks maintenance worker 3, and I've been here just about a year.
Yeah, it's just two of us, myself and Mr. Joe, that comes up here 1 to 2 days a week.
How many trails are there?
We have 13 trails out here.
23 miles of trails that we have to maintain, and it's not just the trails, it's about 10 to 15 feet offside of the trails.
We got about 950 square feet that we cover. That's just not the trails, it's outside the trails as well that we cover. So like the washes, we have little wash areas, the campsites.
These are our campsites. We have A through G. Every campsite has a fire pit, has a picnic table, and has a barbecue. There's enough space to get a truck and a trailer in here. A couple different places you can set up tents. So we rake those out, make sure they're safe. Things weren't left behind by previous campers. We're having bee issues with the bees getting into the restrooms around the campsites. So a couple of us years ago came up with this idea to bring the water to them. And it has worked very well. We do a lot of our trail maintenance on quads, inspections, whatever we need to do, fix posts, replace signs, rake trails. Probably 1/3 of our trails are inaccessible by our quad or gator, so we have to hike in whatever we need to take.
I was a forestry firefighter a little bit, so I have the experience of hiking and all that, and I told them that, so I think that might have just kind of like, oh, well, you'd be a good fit up here in the mountain, helping Steve.
Our 2 primary hand tools are the rake that we use on the trails, helps kind of do the finish work. Our main tool is going to be the McLeod. It is a Trail Pacific tool. Firefighters use this and whatnot to cut brush and cut trails when they're working. It does a really good job at moving the bigger rocks and moving some dirt around. Always watch your footing.
He's the wise old guy with a walking stick. You know, I'm just leading behind him where he's teaching me everything he knows.
You rake downhill, work with gravity. Gravity is your friend here.
It's a great experience to be working with him because he has 11+ years here, and I'm glad I'm getting to learn from him.
We look for some of the plants or plant life that is encroaching upon the trail. We trim that, make sure it's safe for our guests. And then what we do is we come in, we rake the trail up, make sure any rocks pretty much that are sticking up more than 2 inches, if we can remove them from the trail, we will do so.
We have a lot of fun together. We joke, we laugh. It just makes working here great. I'm
really lucky to be able to have a job that lets me come up here, and I get to use equipment to come up here on the trails, and it's just very peaceful, and I love it.
I like it a lot, just because you get to see the main city that we work for, the city of Buckeye. It's the best view right here.